the second great Mahavakya. Ayam Atma Brahma. This self, the self within, the Atma is Brahma. This is considered the Mahavakya of realization. When we realize that the self, that which quickens, enlivens, fuels our individual being, is Brahma. That realization allows us to be one with Brahma. So how can the self be limitless Brahma? Again, this is not the individual ego self. Only through realization, by looking within, we see the self within. We see the formless, changeless soul that exists always beyond the body. When we see this, that which sees this is called the Sakshi, the witnessing consciousness. The Sakshi witnesses the three states of our consciousness. It is the Turiya, or fourth state. It is awareness of awareness. One of the teachings used in the Upanishads refers to the jar and the space in the jar. Consider the body like the jar. And while the space, the self, is inside the jar, it takes the shape, the form, the identity even of the jar. But when the jar is broken, that space within the jar merges with the infinite space and no longer has form. It is, however, only what it has always been. The Chandogya Upanishad says, "She who glows in the depths of your eyes, that is Brahman. That is the self of yourself. She is the beautiful one, the luminous one. In all the worlds, forever and ever, she shines." The self is one, and it has become all things. Within the city of Brahman, which is the body, there is the heart, and within the heart, there's a little house. This house has the shape of a lotus. And within it dwells that which is to be sought after, inquired about, and realized. What then is that which, dwelling within this little house, this lotus of the heart, is to be sought after, inquired about, and realized? As large as the universe outside, even so large is the universe within the lotus of the heart. Within it are heaven and earth, the sun, the moon, the lightning, and all the stars. What is in this macrocosm is in this microcosm. The infinite is below, above, behind, before, to the right, to the left. I am all this. This infinite is the self. The self is below, above, behind, before, to the right, to the left. I am all this. One who knows, meditates upon, and realizes the truth of the self. Such an one delights in the self, revels in the self, rejoices in the self. She becomes master of herself and master of all the worlds. Ayam Atma Brahma. So we're going to do this one 108 times. And then we're going to chant Om 108 times. So it'll be simple, just with the beads. Om, 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 Om. Because the Mandukya Upanishad, from which this Mahavakya comes, explains the syllable Om, which is the imperishable Brahman, is the universe. Whatsoever has existed, whatsoever exists, whatsoever shall exist hereafter is Om. And whatsoever transcends past, present, and future, that also is Om.